All right.
And welcome everyone to the Infernal Brotherhood of the Scruffy Looking Nerf Herders. Holy fuck!
What
I
is
can't talk
happening?
tonight. I have
Are
no
you having a
idea.
stroke? Jedha!
Maybe. I smell corn. Does anybody else smell corn? Because I'm Indian, we don't smell toast, I guess. Anyways, this is a live streaming video podcast by Star Wars fans for Star Wars fans, and today we are going to be concluding, after 4 fucking months, our episodic review of Star Wars Andor Season 2, Episode 12. I should say what I said last time so I'm not wrong. Jedha, Death Star, Galen Erso. Totally isn't Jedha, Kyber. So
Close enough.
they got it wrong, not me.
Yeah. Yeah! So this was the final episode of this entire series. What were your initial thoughts after watching it?
They fucking nailed it. Like, they nailed the landing. I was worried because, like we were just talking a minute ago in the other episode, it's like, how do you wrap it up successfully and still have it work? Like, of course, there was hiccups, but, like, all in all, I thought it was fucking perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, my initial thoughts were just like, fucking bravo. Like, it felt so wonderful to make that immediate connection into Rogue One, and then to just sort of see the aftermath in these sort of flashes of all the different characters and stuff. I really, really enjoyed that.
Oh, sorry, I'm just laughing because we had to review Chris's comment before it would pop up.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, he's talking about how he's a stud. 3 minutes of lovemaking. Like, fuck you, man. It takes a minute, minute and a half tops. That's with crying and cleanup. Everybody knows that.
That's with crying and cleanup.
Yeah. Duh.
Okay, so we pick up where we left off. I'm just going to move right past that. We pick up where we left off, and K2SO immediately just like, he's like, the signals, communications cut off. Fuck it, they're in trouble. I'm going to go check this out. Because he was watching the other, like, SEAL Team 6 landing and going in the building. And then, the Imperial remnants outside are like, hey, did anyone order a K2 unit? What the hell is this guy doing here? And it's
so great.
They could have easily, and I would have loved every second of it, just done the Wilhelm scream every throw.
Okay, so this is obviously the end of the episode, but I'm going to say it right now. That was my least favorite part of this, was the fact that people getting thrown off the side of a fucking building did not make the Wilhelm scream. Should have
pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
You have to at least put it once.
Yeah, otherwise it's not Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a mandatory, and they didn't do it. I don't think they did it at all. I'm going off memory because it's been a while. In any case, I love seeing him just plow through everything. No one can. First of all, we already saw him plowing through the Gormans, and so we know the threat level. And I really don't feel like we got that threat level in Rogue One at all. But in this,
not really. I mean, the thing was, he was doing the same shit that Jin and Cassian were already doing. Like, he took out a couple stormtroopers. Not a big deal. With this, completely fucking different. Like, these motherfuckers were on edge, ready to go, and they're like the elite of the ISB type of shit. So, yeah, seeing him take all these motherfuckers out was beautiful, especially the way he did it. Like, my favorite was definitely him picking up Homeboy and using him as a fucking shield, which was awesome. Completely unnecessary. Completely. Like, unless he gets shot in a very specific spot numerous times, it's not going to do dick to him.
As we saw.
Just out of show. Like, just like, yeah, this would be funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, God, it was just fantastic.
It did very much feel like he was just like, fuck this dude. I'm going to catch every round that you're throwing at me with this human body. So great watching that. But, even up until the moment that he was entering, like, we were cutting to them, like, throwing in stun grenades. Like, I really thought the SWAT team was, or I don't know what to call them, the reactionary force team or whatever.
Yeah, we'll just call them that.
Yeah, I thought they were going to get to Cassian way before
they
K2 got there.
Yeah. There was no way in hell they shouldn't have been able to. Like, they took their sweet ass time after throwing a fucking stun grenade in there.
Yeah. But I do love seeing that effect that a stun grenade has. It sort of like takes you back to that like Saving Private Ryan beachfront at Normandy invasion. You know, when you get sort of shell shocked, you know, you're just hearing that high pitched whine and like you're completely confused, like what just happened here. I just loved that so much, and then you're just panicked because you know they're coming. You know they're right there. You have nowhere to go. You're not going to jump out the window. So you just have to hold off. You can't even contact K2SO to know that he's coming. So right now you're just like, fuck, we're dead. This is it. And all because you couldn't get Clea to get her ass out earlier.
Yeah, right. Like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. They would have been off, gone, and none of this would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't want to retire. I get it. I get it. Like living out in, you know, a beautiful exotic location like that for the rest of my days seems miserable.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Yeah, terrible.
And so she is pretty much just fucked up at this point, and she has to be like carried and dragged everywhere. Melshi is pretty awesome. He's doing his best to keep, you know, her alive and Cassian okay as Cassian's sort of coming to and stuff. But then we start hearing the screams and we see the hallway sequence with K2 coming down and that big bad guy just gets fucking smacked against the wall and drops. Yeah. And then K2 just like pops his head in. And it was like some snarky remark too. Like do I earn your trust now? Or like, there was just some sort of like, you know, sort of sass thrown out. Which we've grown to love about K2SO, but it's just 100%. So great to see him in this moment of pure trauma and terror to just cut it with a joke. Oh, it felt so good. Just felt so good. Because that's Star Wars. Like, the droids have always brought levity to the serious situations, or Han Solo does. One of the two. And Definitely. They're earned, and they're really, really necessary. It's like in horror, when tensions are really at a sort of fever pitch, you need something to cut that tension so that you can continue throughout the film without like too much anxiety or puking or, you know, walking out because you just can't handle the tension.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're watching Hereditary.
That's exactly right. And you're just shitting yourself at the very end when she's like banging her head on the friggin' the entry to the attic, and you're just like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Right. Where did this come from?
And then you get the neck sawing. Oh,
right. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the neck sawing. I gotta watch that movie again. Oh, it's good.
So good.
God. All right, so back to Star Wars. We get, you know, cut to going back to Yavin 4, and Yavin is just like, fuck these guys. We're going to shoot them down.
Yeah, like, we're not going to ask questions as to why you ran away. We're just going to blow you the fuck up.
And they told him, I thought he said that we went for the signal, you know, Luthen's signal. Like, before they even left, I thought there was, like, a message about that.
Yeah, there was some shit about that. So.
I can't remember exactly. But in any case, they're like escorted in, deviate from your position, we're going to shoot you down. And he's like, all right, simmer down, Ted. Like fucking Chad and Ted over here. So they end up flying and they're met and they're just like, you're grounded. And he's like, I just saved your life and protected all of your secrets. Like a little bit of like maybe a thank you and like a roast beef sandwich or something.
Right. It's like, at least fucking take her to the med bay. Well, I don't know. She's dead almost. Okay, I guess. K2 shut down. Right. Meh.
Go to the corner. He's like,
yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
It was horrible. I was so angry watching that scene. Like, is this why it took them so long to win? Because they're just a bunch of fuck asses. And of course, if you had read any of the New Republic, you understand that, yeah, it doesn't get better.
Nope. Even getting into fate and stuff like that, it is still consistently, they are idiots.
Yep. That's the Republic for you. It wouldn't be freedom without dumbasses.
Yeah, 100%.
Unfortunately.
Good thing reality's not like that.
Right.
That'd be terrible.
We'd end up with a fucking emperor again.
I know.
So we get to a point where Cassian is just like fucking pissed. And he like goes to sort of debrief the council, as it were, and they start shit talking him. Like, I cannot believe what we're watching. Like, these fucking people are just like talking shit about Luthen. They don't believe the information. He's like, he died for this information. Well, we don't trust it.
Right, and it's like, that's what your entire fucking rebellion is based on, is this man's work, you fucking cunts.
I just
mean,
can't.
at least Mon Mothma's cool as shit. She's like, I kind of trust the guy.
Yeah, I mean, but even her, she's just kind of okay, you know? Like, she's still a little bit on the side, like, well, I'm not sure, but I want to err on the side of trusting my old companions and stuff, because they did save your ass off of the Senate floor, and, you know, they've given you everything to stand up against the rebellion, so maybe trust them.
Right. Here's a
Fuckers.
novel idea.
That just drives me insane. But I love Cassian standing up to them and just throwing it right in their faces, and it doesn't do anything. It just makes them feel more puts them in the corner a little bit more, and just like double down on their obstinance. And he's like, well, can I at least go see Clea? And they're like, I guess. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, no, you're supposed to go to your room without dinner.
Yeah. It's not like you're a hero or anything. Oy vey. I like how he goes and he talks to Vel, and he's like, hey, you need to understand that this is information that is real, and it can actually turn the tide of this entire thing, or we're going to be destroyed by not acting on it. And he's like, I don't want to tell you what it is, because I want you to hear it from the source. So go to Clea. She is fucked up. She's probably got like a colostomy bag right now. Like, something bad is going on with her body. And then Vel's like, well, okay. You know, after Organa is talking with Vel, and she's like, you know, I want to believe, but, you know, Cassian looked at my tits once, and so I just don't like him. Something like that, to that effect.
Anyways. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So Vel finds Clea like escaping and wandering in the jungle in the middle of a rainstorm, and brings her in. And she's like, all right, tell me what the fuck's up. And she tells her. And if anyone has to instantly believe it's Vel, she's lost everything for this movement through Luthen and through everything that Clea has told her. And she has always acted on it. And so it's nice to see she doesn't suddenly turn into an asshole like all the other rebellion people. And that she does believe it. And then that sort of convinces Organa to talk that convinces Mothma to talk to Organa. And then Organa comes and talks to Cassian about how there's this rando dude from Saw's group that wants to talk to Cassian specifically about Jedha. So if the information that Cassian brought back is real, it can now be verified by someone on the ground. They know. I love that too. When Saw was on the holovid, and they're like, "We know where you are." It's like, the background is like, it couldn't be better than just like a poster of Jedha. He's like, "You don't know shit. You don't know where I am. I could be anywhere." Like, you're crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it fits because he is very, very much crazy.
Yeah.
And it turns out, you know, a couple more days he fucking dies, but, you know, it was pretty funny.
Yeah. He had to bore gullet once before he went.
Yeah.
It's a special sex trick, I think. I haven't learned yet.
That sounds about right. There's a lot of tentacles involved.
Bore gullet. So what do? We cut back to Daedra, and we get to see the Narkina prison again.
Yeah, so good.
So we have grown to hate this woman, presented to hate her through the show. I kind of felt sorry for her in that scene.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially because, yes, she fucked up, but she only had the best interest of the Empire in mind throughout all of it.
Yeah.
Like, she fucked up royally, but it was to better, you know, the movement, essentially.
Yeah, and it's weird because she's a bad guy. I should hate her and be happy. So, Chris, how did you feel about her in prison? Let us know. But did it bother you at all, Cameron, when you were watching it? Like, she doesn't deserve that, or were you like, yeah, fuck that bitch?
Oh no, it's like I kind of figured that's where it was gonna go. Like, where else the fuck was it gonna go? Like, it was
Right.
either that or they take her out back and shoot her. And
That's what I
it
thought was
doesn't
going to
seem
probably
like they
happen.
would actually do that. Well, I mean, just like fucking homeboy, I forget his name because I'm drawing a blank right now. With
Partagaz.
What's that?
Partagaz.
Oh yeah, Party
They're
You know,
listening
the
to
name
that
that's right in front of me. The next note
manifesto.
that we were gonna talk. Yeah. Um, yeah, because it's like they didn't do that shit with him. Like they were gonna
I think
take
they were
him
going
out.
to.
It would have been in front of a committee. Like
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been like just a outback and pop type of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful moment.
It was so crazy because like his it's not submissive, his like second in command or whatever, I can't remember the character's name, comes in and tells him, he's like, look, you're being summoned, to this. He knows exactly what's going to happen. He's going to be made an example of, and he knows where Daedra went, and so he knows he's going to be going somewhere very similar to it, if not worse, because he's like the top ISB guy. And he's just like Hitler in the bunker. Like, I'm not going to face the fucking outcome of this. It's not going to happen. And his friend, co-worker, however you want to phrase it, he knew that. He knew the outcome.
100% he fucking knew. Yeah, there was, he knew exactly.
Just
Oh
rough.
yeah, oh, you just want to get ready? Oh, okay, wink, wink.
Right.
Then he stops the stormtroopers from
Do
going
you need an
in
extra
there.
battery pack?
Yeah.
Just to make sure. Yeah, I thought it was such an interesting dynamic between them, because as soon as the round went off, the guards like stiffened, and he's like, nope, I know what happened. Like,
Yeah.
this is over now. Like, we can just let's go get some lunch.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Then we, of course, it cuts to Daedra, and then we get to see the rebel informant associated with Saw repeatedly contacting Yavin 4, and then they let Cassian fly off. We see him get on his ship and fly off, and then, of course, we cut to Mina Rao, and we see B2EMO playing with another droid, like almost Tag or something like that. And I'm just like, oh, I forgot about you. I missed you so much.
Right. Yeah, it's and it just, again, it was almost like, see, Snyder, this is how you do it.
Just every time we cut to that planet, see,
Yeah,
Snyder.
Yeah, it's like, you fucking suck.
You really, really shit the bed on that. He must be kicking himself over that.
Oh, I'm sure he's kicking himself with, millions and millions of dollars that he's laying off from making that movie.
Just Scrooge McDucking it in
Yeah.
the fucking millions.
Picking up a wad of $100 bills to wipe his tears away. I'm sure that's what he's doing right now.
But we do see Bix cradling the baby, looking wistfully at the horizon. And I'm just like, you didn't even tell him you were pregnant. You fucker.
Right. Well, didn't she say something in the video?
I thought she said something to someone else,
I
not
can't
to
remember.
him. Maybe
But,
she did.
I mean, regardless, she's a cunt. Like,
I just like,
I'll just say it.
it's the worst thing you could do. Is like, he loved her.
Mhm.
He did everything for her. He almost left the rebellion for her.
Mhm.
And then to know that you're a father, and that she doesn't want anything to do with you because you're dangerous, because the galaxy's not dangerous, but he is.
Right.
Like, it doesn't make sense. You can't escape the chaos. Of course, apparently she did. So here's my question. Are we going to get a Bix Cassian child spin-off movie?
I fucking hope not. I could see that just being absolutely terrible.
I could see
Especially 'cause
Kathleen
she is
Kennedy
just
greenlighting it.
terrible. Yeah, I agree. I
Ryan
agree.
Johnson will film it. It'll be great.
Yeah.
just
It'll be
the
Knives
best.
Out, but in space
Right.
and not good.
I still haven't seen Knives Out. I heard it's good. I still haven't seen it.
It's good.
I can't get over it.
That is classic Ryan Johnson. Like, that feels like a movie he would make.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a sea hair shy of Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
yeah, I can't really explain it better than that. But I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's worth watching. It frustrates you because you watch something like that and you're like, how did The Last Jedi happen?
Yeah. Yeah, but it happened exactly as he wanted it to.
Mm.
All right. All right.
On that dire note,
Yeah, seriously. So, I mean, this is the end. And so, really, all we have to do is now watch Rogue One, and we're right back into great Star Wars storytelling. Um, I would really like to know what the original version of Rogue One was going to be like, because there was massive reshoots when Gareth Edwards, I'm saying it right, when he was sort of overtaken by the current director. Um, I would like to see what it would have been like, but I loved what we got. So I'm not going to be like, fist pumping the sky and signing petitions or anything about it.
yeah. Well, the thing with reshoots is like that's such a scary word for everybody. It thinks, oh, the movie's fucking ruined, so they got to refilm it. And it's like any movie with a good solid budget's gonna have money set aside for reshoots because you get into the edit and you realize, oh fuck, we have this from this angle, but it needs to be this angle for continuity. And
Right.
that's the vast majority of what reshoots are. So
Yeah.
I mean, if it's different, I'd love to see it or, read about it. Just, similar to like the original screenplay for or original outline rather for Star Wars before it was what we know.
Right. I'd even like to see the original Solo before Howard was brought in, because
Yeah.
that was much more comedy focused and much different, supposedly, too. Sort of going off the rails of what Kathleen wanted. But in any case, we got what we got, and I'm pretty happy with both Solo, and I loved Rogue One. 3D effects aside, I still loved it. And this I felt was a beautiful way of connecting with that. I didn't finish watching this and feel like, oh, I wish they would have done this. I didn't feel like I was missing anything. I felt like it gave me exactly what I expected and what I wanted. And I was very, very happy with it. So did you have
Same.
a favorite part of this?
I mean, with this episode specifically, I mean, fuck, just I guess sort of how well wrapped up everything was.
Yeah.
Scene specifically was definitely when Partagaz kills himself. Like that was just like that's the reality of war. Nobody's safe, including the higher ups. But yeah, it's like with this, of course I want more. Like I could have easily sat through another season or like 12.
Yeah.
But I mean, they did it right. They went out on top and they ended it perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. I love that Partagaz scene. It just felt earned, especially after we saw what happened to Daedra. And aside from, like the cutscenes of watching Andor walk toward the camera, I felt like a lot. It was a perfect episode as a wrap-up episode, because it did sort of cut around it a lot at the end. But it kind of had to. That was the whole point, because it had to make those connections and stuff. So I really enjoyed it, and it made me reflect on the entire series and sort of think, could this be better? And I don't think it could. We got real locations after we'd been shown so much stuff that was just like stuck in that volume place. Like it felt real. It felt alive and vibrant and terrifying and adventurous. And there were consequences and earned consequences. And it was just like chef's kiss, perfect Star Wars storytelling, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I just feel really lucky that we got it in the Disney era, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's probably the most frustrating aspect of this is just how fucking good it is. And the flip side of everything else they've been putting out being just utter dog shit.
Yeah.
It's like, why can't you continue with this? Wait, was there another season of Visions?
Was there?
I don't know, because Chris is
I only know
asking
2
us
of
to-
them. What?
Yeah, I could have swore we reviewed the Visions.
You managed to wait through the crap of Visions. I liked Visions.
Yeah, Visions was great. I didn't read the
We
the
reviewed
book
2
that came
seasons
from
of it. I didn't know if there was a third or not. I'll have to look. If there is, I'm down for it, because I really enjoyed those. Some of them were a little wonky, but I still enjoyed them.
Yeah, but I mean it's an anthology. Like you're gonna get that. You'll have some stories you like, some you don't, but luckily they're all short little snippets, so it's okay for one.
And it's meant to be that way. Like by design, it's meant to be, hey, you studio, do your take. You do your take. We'll put them all together and package it. And it was awesome. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I am looking forward to the Outlaws Star Wars Tales thing and seeing if there's anything really good in that. And I think we'll be doing that sometime coming up next as a review. But and then maybe if there's no Star Wars around, maybe we can do another novel at some point.
Yeah, man, that's what I really can't wait to get back into is the books, because that's real Star Wars.
Yeah, and it's good. It gets good fast too, because we got through the weird stuff mostly, and now it's gonna start getting to like the really cool EU stuff, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh, there's a new one that comes out in October. I see. Okay. Well, I am looking forward to that.
Done and done.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to cover with this season or this episode or this series?
Nope. Just, again, it's so frustrating just how fucking good this is and how terrible everything else has been. Minus the first 2 seasons of the Mandalorian.
Yeah. I chalk it up to the power of many.
I will fucking kill myself if I have to hear that shit again.
Well, thank you all so much for tuning in, both live and chat or after the fact. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the bell to get notified about upcoming videos. I can speak. You can now support this channel through YouTube memberships starting at 99 cents a month, and consider picking up some of our custom designed Star Wars apparel by following the links in the description below. So, until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow Scruffy Looking Nerf Herders, may the Force be with you.
Know your way out before you go in.
There's a lot of really good one-liners.
Yeah.
I wish we had a soundboard of this K2SO lines.
Right.
Give you another one?